What's up, Berserker Patriot Store family? So, this is to answer all you bootlicking, tyrant dick-sucking, fake patriots out there, saying qualified immunity is an American tradition, and we must uphold that cops have qualified immunity when they hurt citizens. No, qualified immunity is not an American tradition. There's no text, history, or anything for qualified immunity. As a matter of fact, the forefathers were against giving immunity to law enforcement because they're supposed to be held to a higher standard of the law than American citizens are. They're supposed to be held to a professional standard. And if a law enforcement officer breaks the law, do you know what the actual punishment on the books is for that? It's hanging in public. Still to this day, that's never been changed. They don't enforce it. Like, there's a lot of laws they don't enforce, like the automatic death penalty for treason. But that's the standard cops have been held to up until 1967. It wasn't until 1967 that the Supreme Court ruled that cops should have qualified immunity for civil and criminal things that they do. Well, guess what? Since then, look at what's happened. The cops have just become a gang. Ever since we placed qualified immunity in America, remember pre-1967 where cops were good? Remember that? When they would go and help people and it said protect and serve on their cars? Remember those days when if you were broke down on the side of the road, a cop would pull over and help you change your tire? Remember those days? We lost all of that with qualified immunity. That's what qualified immunity did. It made them not held accountable. And how do sheriff's officers get qualified immunity? How do sheriff's deputies, they're elected officials. They're not appointed, they're not cops, they're elected. The sheriff is an elected official. And then he chooses his deputies, like the president chooses his staff, the sheriff chooses his staff. So there should be no proceeding in any way, shape, or form where a sheriff should even have internal affairs. You should be investigated by the people, for the people. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. We should hold sheriffs that violate the rule of law and the Constitution to a much, much higher standard than cops because they are elected and voted for by the people to uphold the mandate of the community that they police in. But instead, we have a Sheriff William Pramell that marches with Black Lives Matters when we're a 98% MAGA community, glorifies them as heroes, arrests people that goes and protest against them, arrests patriots, and fucking... You saw how many times they raided my house for speaking at school board meetings? That's Sheriff William Pramell. They raid your fucking house when you try to stand up for children.